I'm Victoria from Victoria's Family Kitchen, Cooking with Love. And I'm here with my family, Jasmine, Ariana, Rachel, and my husband, Romel. And join our family as we take culinary adventures and bring you to our family kitchen. And remember, always have fun in the kitchen and cook with love. Thanks for rejoining us for Victoria's Family Kitchen, Cooking with Love. Today we're going to be at the awesome Ronald Mcdonald house located in Richmond, Virginia on Monument Avenue. We're here with the girls to show them how to serve their community by cooking up some wonderful, delicious meals. 2 rotisserie chickens with a compound herb butter with roasted dill, smashed potatoes, and our version of a tartar sauce for the wonderful families that come here to stay. Come inside and join us as we show our kids and other kids in our community how to give back to families in need. Alright, so let's get started. We are going to start with our compound butter, which is similar to what we made on the Thanksgiving episode. So me and Jazzy is going to make another version of it that we're going to put underneath the skin of the rotisserie chicken and on top. Ready, Jazzy? Mm-hmm. Alright, so we have our unsalted butter, so you can just mix that up while I pour in some herbs. We have some fresh dill, some organic fresh chives, and some rosemary. You want to smell it?
This smells really good.
It does smell good. So I'm going to pour this in while Jasmine mixes it together.
It's kind of strong.
Yeah, you got it. Pour a little bit more in. You got it. If it falls, you can just leave it right there. Alright, mix it together. Cool. And so we are not going to put any of our seasoning mixtures in here. We're just going to put the seasoning on the chicken and then put the compound butter on it.
Fun for the whole family. The Richmond Kids Expo, Saturday, February 23rd at the Richmond Raceway Complex. All indoors. Go to richmondkidsexpo.com for details.
So first, I'm going to loosen up the skin on the chicken. I'll do the first chicken, and then Ariana's going to do the second one. Alright, so what we did during the Thanksgiving episode, so you can take your fingers if you don't have a butter knife, alright, you just shove that. You see how we're loosening up that skin? And stick it under there. And we want to loosen that up that way too. And that way, it's going to make it easier for our compound butter to stay within there. There we go. And then you also want to get underneath the wings. And then also under here, underneath the breast and the breastbone area. Just stick your fingers under there, loosen it up, and then work your way back up to the wings. Sometimes it's good to use your thumb. It makes it a little easier. Alright, cool. So the skin is fairly loosened on this young chicken that we have here. So I'm gonna ask Ariana if she can go get our seasoning mixture that we have down there. Alright, so since we're just using this for the chicken, we're gonna sprinkle some of this up here. Sprinkle that up there. And if you don't have time to make your own seasoning blend, which I don't know why you wouldn't have time, but you can also use taco seasoning. And then I'm just gonna use my hands, take some of the compound butter. The skin that I loosened up, we wanna just put it on one side at a time and massage it in. Now, you wanna make sure that that butter is at room temperature when you make your compound butter. It makes it easier to spread. I'm gonna get a little bit more, and I'm gonna go underneath the other side and stick it right under there. And then I'm gonna put the skin back down and rub it in. I'm gonna go underneath the skin at the front. Stick that under there, all the way under. And if it comes out, that's fine. It'll just add more flavor to the part where it comes out at. Back to the other side. Use my fingers to get it up underneath that skin. And I'm gonna massage it down so it can go all the way down to the wing part. Now I wanna also get some underneath the breast part where the breastbone is. So I'm gonna do one side. You see, we just put it all the way underneath that cavity of the skin, massage it in, and then do the other side. And see, when you loosen it up, it makes it so much easier to create a pocket. All right. Then I just want to use a little bit to just dab on top to help make it crisp. And we want to make sure that we wash our hands after we finish this, okay? So I'm going to set this right here. And we're going to give Ariana a go at hers. All right, so don't be scared of the chicken. First, we're going to put your fingers under there and loosen it up. Yep, just loosen it up. And I'll work on this part back here. Good, you already got it. All right, so get your seasoning, put it in your hand, and sprinkle it across on top. You got it. And just sprinkle it all over. Make it look fancy. There you go. Good. You got it. It's a little slippery. This is where you can bring in some teamwork. All right, you can put it under there. There you go. Good. Now I'm gonna pass you some. Hold out your hand. All right, so we're just gonna use your fingers right here, just those two fingers right there, and slide it under here. There you go. And then move your fingers and then go on top and just massage it. And I'll give you some more. There you go. A chicken massage. You ready? I'm gonna slide it under here. Good job. It smells good already. And then I'm just gonna put some behind here. And then you can just put the rest on the top. It's like painting.
It looks like paint.
That's good. The trick to a crispy chicken when you're roasting it or baking it is to put it in the oven for 30 minutes at 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you drop it back down to 350, and you want to do basically about 20 minutes per pound. So these are about maybe 5.5, 6 pounds. So we do 20 minutes per pound, and they'll register at 165 degrees Fahrenheit. They'll be nice and crisp and beautiful on the outside, and in midway we want to make sure we're basting the chickens with their own liquid that is created at the bottom, but we're also going to add some organic chicken broth to the bottom of the pan just to give it a little more flavor, and then we can also drizzle olive oil over it while it's roasting in the oven.
Fun for the whole family. The Richmond Kids Expo, Saturday, February 23rd at the Richmond Raceway Complex. All indoors. Go to richmondkidsexpo.com for details.
Hi, I'm Jason. I'm a dad, an entrepreneur, and now a real estate agent. I'm going to start a successful real estate business from scratch, and I want you to follow along.
So this morning I got a call from my friend Kevin telling me about a possible real estate deal. Now this could really end up being worth my while. So I'm gonna go meet him and see what this is all about.
Hey Kevin, it's Jason. I'm outside of this place now. You just let me know when you get here. I'm super excited to talk about this deal.
How's it going? Hey, good to see you, man.
See you. Tell me what you got going on.
All right, so I think you're going to like this. Now, I know you're new to real estate, and I represent a client who's got a house to sell. There is a catch. So, I don't know, it's a little loud out here. Before we get into that, maybe let's move inside because I want to get your full take on this. So, as I was saying, this house is a multi-million-dollar property, and it should sell for about $2 million, maybe $2.2 million, and I'll leave the pricing up to you since you're the expert, but that'll give you an idea of the commission. The bad news is that the house has to be sold in 30 days. So I don't know if that's a challenge you can handle or if you want to pass on this deal.
Well, Kevin, I'm in. I'm gonna have to use every marketing trick I know, but I'm in.
I knew you would take it, man. That's why I came to you. So let's do a deal.
Let's do it. $2.2 million good, selling in 30 days bad. If there's one thing I know about real estate, luxury property and high-end property takes way longer to sell than a regular house. But this deal could mean $60,000 in commission for me, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get this property sold.
so let's get started on our side dish. This is called Victoria's Herb Dill Smashed Potatoes. So what you want to do is get some small potatoes. These are also called creamer potatoes. And we rinse them off in cool water. And we're going to spread these on our baking pan. So Rachel, spread those out on your baking pan. And I like to use parchment paper. It's easy for cleanup. Good job. You can help Mommy? Yeah, you can help. Pour it all. There you go. Good job. All right, now what we want to do is we want to get some clean paper towels and we want to dab them dry as much as we can. Just like that. Cool. So what we're going to do now is you can use your favorite oil. You can even use coconut oil, but we have some organic extra virgin olive oil that we're going to pour on top. Can you help me? My favorite oil. Good job. Now I'm going to do mine. There we go. All right, so now we want to use some salt. You can use kosher salt or pink Himalayan salt. So we're gonna do yours. You ready? There we go. Good amount of salt on there. Grind it, grind it. Whoa. And this is gonna help create a salt-like crust on it. Onion powder. Let's sprinkle that on top. Good job. It's like shaking a maraca. Shaking maraca, Rachel. Oh, wait a minute. That much. Now you do not want to sprinkle that much salt. So you want to make sure that that was one of your other seasonings. And then garlic powder. You ready? Be gentle, be gentle. You have to teach the kids just to slow it down a little bit. They get a little excited, but it's okay. Fresh ground pepper. Final seasoning is some paprika. There you go. You just go like that. Good job. All right, now the fun part for the kiddies. First, we're gonna get a little bit of herbs. I'm gonna give you a little bit. We're just gonna sprinkle on a few herbs and save some for later. All right, now the fun part. Get our hands into it. Just roll it around. Roll it around. Sometimes if you roll away, you got it. Now the great thing about these creamer potatoes and the way we're baking them in the oven, we're gonna end up smashing them after they come out with the fork. And then putting extra herbs on top. But we're gonna put them in at the same temperature as the chickens, even though they're gonna be on 425 for 30 minutes. We can still pop these in at the same time, and when we drop it down to 350 for the chickens, these will still be fine to go in for the same amount of time. So now these are ready to go. You wanna take a close-up look how beautiful they are.
Fun for the whole family. The Richmond Kids Expo, Saturday, February 23rd at the Richmond Raceway Complex. All indoors. Go to richmondkidsexpo.com for details.
There is something to be said about the man that chooses the road less traveled. Those roads represent the map of my life and are the fabric of MTK Premier Auto Boutique. With passion comes a mindset. Defy odds, break down barriers, run through obstacles. Automobiles are my passion, and servicing you is my mission. Economy, sport, luxury, exotic or classic, regardless of your choice. When it comes to purchasing an automobile, all roads lead to MTK. Quality, convenience, excellence. I am Mike Wiggins, and I am your personal auto consultant.
Are you that couple looking for your dream home? Do you need credit repair? Are you struggling with saving money for your down payment? Give me and the team a call at 804-307-1018, and we will walk you through the home buying process with ease. Make that move right now. Your move, your memories, our focus.
Born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Laying on the track, laying on the track, laying on the track.
All outside of school, and a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight, and my mom got scared. I said, one little fight, and my mom got scared. I said, open with your auntie, open with your auntie. One little fight, and my mom got scared. I said, open with your auntie, open with your auntie. One little fight, and my mom got scared. I said, open with your auntie, open with your auntie. One little fight, and my mom got scared. I said, open with your auntie and Uncle in Bel Air. I begged them, played with up to no good.
Okay, so we're gonna get started on my version of a tartar sauce, or dipping sauce. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use some non-fat plain Greek yogurt. We're gonna do a few dollops, like 2 dollops of that. We're gonna make sure we stir everything up, and then we're gonna do about 1 dollop of the sour cream. It's a really big one there. And these are going to be for the potatoes. You can put them on the potatoes, or you can leave them in a little side container for everyone to just scoop the amount that they want. And then we have our seasoning blend that we have here. We just want to sprinkle some of that in there. We have ground turmeric, we have dried oregano, we have some garlic powder and onion powder. And then we want to put in just a few herbs. We want to save some of those herbs for our potatoes, but we can put some in there. And then we just want to put in just a little bit of kosher salt. And what we want to do is, remember, we can always add, but we can't take away. So we don't want to over salt it. Everybody has their own palate for salt intake. And then what I like to use here, and we're not going to put a lot of this in, but some chili garlic sauce. We just want a teeny bit of that. Just a teeny bit. And that goes a long way. You can also use sriracha if you have some of that. Just a teeny bit more. A teeny bit goes along like some of that. Yep, and that's good. And then we're gonna mix that together, and we're gonna taste it while I get some ground black pepper. And I'm just gonna try it and see how it is. It tastes good, but I want to put a little bit more salt in it, so I'm gonna put that spoon away. And this I'm gonna put some pink Himalayan salt. And then I can taste that little kick. A little bit more seasoning. And I'm going to grind it in between my fingers while I sprinkle it in. And a few more chives and dill. Alright, so we're going to go with this. And this is what we call Victoria's version of a quick tartar sauce, or tartar sauce.
Fun for the whole family. The Richmond Kids Expo, Saturday, February 23rd at the Richmond Raceway Complex. All indoors. Go to richmondkidsexpo.com for details.
Picture yourself in our window, located in the heart of RVA's Arts District. Come join our Glam Fam and start your business today. was great to have Victoria here cooking dinner tonight. It's such an important part of our mission as we serve families. Each night in our house, we have a group of volunteers come to cook a hot meal, which families so appreciate. We have breakfast in the mornings, and 5 days a week, we even have groups of volunteers who come to make lunches that are delivered in the hospitals. In our house here on Monument Avenue, we have 9 bedrooms, and we serve 9 families every night. But that's really not enough right now. We see all the time that the need is far greater than what we're able to serve in this 9-bedroom house. Last year we had a general occupancy rate of 88%, which makes it seem like there was still room, but we did have over 218 nights of hotel stays that we provided for families when our rooms were full here at the house. Volunteers do so many different things for us at the house, and they're so important to achieving our mission. Sometimes it's sitting at the front desk and greeting a donor or somebody dropping off Pop Tops or a wish list item. It may be hosting a wish list drive in the community so we have food to stock our pantry or items to deliver bedside in the hospital. Last year alone, we had almost 13,000 hours of volunteer service, and it's one of the most important ways that we can engage our community in helping these families know that they're being cared for. Our ability to help families while their children are seeking medical care in Richmond in many ways helps us to ease burdens faced by families during this difficult time. We're always looking for new volunteers to join our team. If you'd like more information, visit us on our website, www.rmhc-richmond.org, and also check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
Fun for the whole family. The Richmond Kids Expo, Saturday, February 23rd at the Richmond Raceway Complex. All indoors. Go to richmondkidsexpo.com for details.
Food is supposed to bring people together. It's supposed to create a close connection, divide the barrier, bring families together. Here with Heart and Soul, we can bridge that gap. We can come in, we can cook dinner, set the table up, and leave more time for you to sit down with the ones that you love. Enjoy an intimate dinner for two, even a cooking lesson or an event, private party. This is Heart and Soul. Food is our heart, our passion, our soul. This is Chef Dante Cooper. Live, love, laugh, be merry.
If there's a question of my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. Hey, if there's a question of my love, you got it. Baby, don't worry, I got plans for you. Yeah.
There have been times in my life when I've been down, I've been out, and I've been afraid. I've looked up at the road ahead and been completely unsure. And I can say firsthand, when you're going through a situation like this, that it essentially consumes you. It's all you see, it's all you think about. to the point where the good stuff, the opportunity all around you, it becomes transparent. You see right through it.
Victoria's Family Kitchen Spotlight, highlighting youth and families cooking in the kitchen together. This week's spotlight goes out to Jaden White. Jaden, awesome job helping your family prepare Thanksgiving meal. Please submit your kid and family cooking pictures to victoriasfamilykitchen@gmail.com.
Every single time I'm here, it's like nothing turns to something, and I'm so sick and tired of it. No, I'm not having it, no.